Sorry if you can't hear me. I didn't do a vlog yesterday because I was staying over at a friend of a friend's house. It was really weird. So my friend Molly has a friend, Liam. They're in the same Discord server, and I've met him, and we played like Jackbox together. And then he has a different friend who Molly also knows. So I guess friend of a friend. And his name is Mark, and he let me crash his couch, which was super nice. So I was thinking of heading back to the States today to vote in some primaries because the incumbent governor sucks, but it seems like the other candidate also has no information about her available on her website or the internet aside from like her biography, but not her stance on issues and stuff. And she was in the military, which is a thumbs down, but she was also a nurse, which is kind of cool. She's also a black woman, so I imagine that she's some level of woke. I mean, she has to be. So, but before I went, I decided to stop at Niagara Falls. And that's where I am now. It's a little bit wet. It's a little bit loud. Yesterday was good. I went around Toronto. Well, I did a bit of a run in East Lansing, and then I drove. And then I went around Toronto. And that was cool. The Museum of Illusions, unfortunately, was for members only. Man, my hair is going crazy. It's a little bit wet, and it's a little bit, I guess there's like some static in the air or something. So I just went to a couple of parks, and they were great. Toronto has really nice parks. The people downtown all seemed busy and like, you know, not very happy, but it was also like 5 p.m. when I was downtown. But after the museum was closed, I was like, hey, I like parks. So I went through a list of Liam, Molly's friend. He sent me like just a list of places that are cool to go to. And so I went to a place called High Park, and I think it's the best public park that I've been to. They had a really cool maple leaf. Maybe there'll be pictures somewhere, not on YouTube. They also had like a little labyrinth that I got to do some meditating in. And just generally the park was like big and cool, and it was kind of like the Arb if the Arb also had like more well-maintained gardens. Like the Peony Garden's great, but it's just the one garden. And like maybe like a little more beauty infrastructure. But yeah, I don't know if this counts as a park. Parking costs a lot here. So like, I guess you could walk a really long distance from a place where there's public parking that is cheaper. But I want to go vote, so I paid for it like a scrub. Look how beautiful New York looks from here. Almost looks worth going to. Anyway, Mark was super cool. He fed me Filipino food, and it was great. There was some kind of, like, sausage. I was like, what sauce is this? And he was like, there is no sauce. That's just what happens when you cook it that way. And I was like, what? It was really delicious. And then there was some, like, sticky rice, which had stuff in it, too, that was delicious. And then there was also some string beans, I think he called them. They were like somewhere between green beans and like asparagus sprouts, not the like top parts. And those were okay too. They were cooked with like onions and garlic and stuff. I like how there's just a giant fucking plume, you know? I like it when cameras do that. Well, I gotta hang out here for a while longer. There's the Americans. You can tell because they only fly the American flag, and they wear blue. The Canadians wear red, and they fly both the American and the Canadian flag because they're nice, or because America is a big bully and made them, who knows? Either way, good for Canada, bad for the US. Man, it is wet here. My phone is covered in stuff. Bye. Maybe I'll see most of you soon. Peace.